Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Journey. Today we're going to go over the Harbor Freight Warrior brand 29-piece titanium nitride. Well, actually no, these are just titanium high-speed steel drill bits. 29 pieces. I got it not so much for the drill bits. I think the drill bits themselves would probably be just about as good as any of the box store drill bits that you can get, except for these are probably quite a bit cheaper. I got these for I think about 10 bucks. Sorry about the thunderstorms. I did see a sale right after that though that they were selling them for for $5 as long as you bought like $50 worth of stuff. So you could get them real cheap. The thing I wanted them for is, one, they've got a lot of different sizes. So you got all the in-between sizes that you don't typically get with just a regular package of drill bits. But the other thing I got it for was this case. I needed a drill index, or I wanted a drill index so I could keep all my drill bits, you know, to where I knew what size they were and so I could easily access them. So even if these drill bits turn out to not be that great, I've still got the case. That being said, let me show you the quick modification to this so that you'll get a little bit more, well, so that it'll work out a little better for you. So let's open it up and check it out. Alright, so here's what we got. Titanium high-speed steel drill bit set, 29 pieces. Warrior brand. What is it? 61637 is the number on these, and it shows that they are 118 degree points. So that's the angle on the point. So what do we got? We open this thing up, and here's what I first noticed. Yes, the drill bits, they're drill bits. They're probably, could be better, could be worse. But I really didn't get this except for possibly because it had so many in-between sizes. And they may be one-time use, who knows. We'll figure that out as we go. I wasn't really worried about that because I can always replace drill bits. I wanted this index. Couldn't really tell whenever I first opened it up that this is what I'd be looking at. Well, whenever I saw it in the store, because in the store it's closed up and you can't see inside it, except for just through looking at these drill bits from the outside, like so. But as far as the sizes go, it's like, oh great, okay, everything's going to be labeled. Well, it is, but look, you can't see that. You can't over here, because I went and decided I was going to take a permanent marker and I just went over the top edge of it, and it worked out pretty good, except for I kind of smeared it some down here. So I took some alcohol and I wiped it off, and I plan on redoing it later. So that's one thing. How are you going to use it if you can't tell what size it is? The other thing, this is the thing, second time I opened this thing up and I tried to use it, guess what happened? I reached here, which is where you're going to take this and flip it open. And right now it's staying, and I'll show you what I've got. It does have a conversion chart here, just so you know. But this right here, this flips out. How are you going to grab it? You're going to grab it by these little things here. Well, as soon as I did, this popped open and this whole front part came off. It's no big deal. You don't lose any of the bits. Sad thing is, guess what? There's your sizes. This thing breaks off, and whenever I tried putting it back together, or maybe as it came off the first time, these broke off of it. So what do I suggest? I suggest as soon as you get this, go ahead and break this thing off. Go ahead and take you some crazy glue, some super glue, any kind of glue that you think is going to work, and go ahead and just glue this thing back on. Hopefully you don't break it whenever you're taking it apart. And then as soon as you get done doing that, do the same thing on the other side, because that's going to come off too and do the same thing. So pull that off of there, go ahead and glue that. Actually, this one you may not even have to pull off because it does have a groove around the side. You can just drip the glue right down in that groove. This one actually goes over the top of the surface. So you probably could actually get to it from the edges and do it that way, but yeah, that's what I would suggest. Two things. Highlight all this so that you can actually see what size you're working with, and then glue this stuff back together. This part right here eventually probably will break, but it's got 3 hinges there. They are plastic, but they're not really moving that much. As long as you don't really just jerk this thing out of here to swing it back and forth, I think that's going to stay in place for a while. These right here, they seem to hinge out pretty well. They do have a metal shaft that goes through there that it can hinge on, so it's no big deal. That's probably going to last for quite some time too, unless you're getting crazy with it. Same thing with this one. It flips out, stays in place up here, well, somewhat stays in place, and it does have a detent that'll keep it up like that, but it's plastic and it's going to wear out pretty quick. But it doesn't matter. You can flip it up, get the size you need, and go with it. You close this up, and the plastic latch here does have a metal shaft going through it, and I think it'll last for a while. But like I said, the best thing you want this for is for the index. The drill bits are probably going to work for a while too, but you're not going to tell what size they are unless you do this. So, alright, hopefully I helped you guys out a little bit. Make a fairly inexpensive or fairly cheap drill bit set here with the index. Make it last a little longer for you and make it a little more useful. So if you got any questions, send them my way. I'm always trying to come up with something I think might help people. If you have any comments or you have any ideas for me, something that might help somebody out, send them my way because I'd love to share it with everybody. So appreciate you guys watching. As always, y'all take care.